Here we go. Just gonna say hello everyone while I get stream set up just a little bit. And refresh, mute, play. Just gonna say welcome in everyone. Gonna be continuing building the gunship here where we last left off. The only thing I did was find this last little piece here I was missing. Sorry, there's a delay. But just working on this little bit where I was missing that last little piece there, which was unfortunately I tossed into this bin, which at the time made sense, but now looking back on previous me, does not. But I hope everyone's having a good night and good day wherever you may be in the world. We're just going to be chilling, building some Legos. Oh yeah, I did take the advice of one person that I limited the playlist for the music, because I unfortunately learned one of the songs was a little bit more sensitive than what I thought. So in turn, okay. Maybe just reading through. If you want them model with the movable targets, then ignore these next steps. Just want to say how's it going, everyone. Just building the Brickvault Gunship. Decent little ways through. But reading ahead in some of the instructions to make sure I am not incorrectly building this. I do hope everyone's having a good day. And if you had to work today, that your work day wasn't too excessive. How's it going? I'm just building a Lego here. But how are you doing? So this goes like this, but where's the other piece? How's it going though? Oh. Hope everything's going alright for you. Just chilling here though. I hope everything's going for you though. Ritual. Yep. Just chilling, building some Legos. Let's see. That might be a tad better. It's a full piece. I'm about to say which Star Wars helmet, because there are, it's pretty much the entire lineup of the helmets. The only two that are missing is the Kylo Ren and the AT-AT driver, but I have both those, just need to build them. The white. Oh, so the Commander Cody then. One second. Be this one you're referring to? Thank you. This one was a bit fun. Has some very good little design techniques to get that T shape in the visor. But I'm making the Brickvault Gunship. So more minifig scale to minifigures. And it's... Which Mandalorian one are you referring to? So I think it's Light My Bricks has a kit for that, for lighting it up. So far the build hasn't been too complicated. Just a couple of steps where it's like, if you want... Yes, this is custom. A couple of the steps are like, if you want a actual studded base, to do this instead, or if you want movable turrets, do this build step instead. But it's not too bad. So like, these are just two figures that are actually able to stick on there now, because otherwise it was this piece and it just looked like a smooth tile. So far 2.5 hours have gone into this, but a lot of that is understanding different parts of this build. So with customs, there's no numbered bags. It's all, here's all the pieces, and it's just a pretty much a go. I do not have enough. If I had more space than this table here, I'd be able to actually like lay it out piece by piece. It's not too difficult, honestly. The most difficult one, honestly, so far, has been the probably the First Order TIE Fighter. or Special Forces TIE Fighter. That one was pretty difficult. Just simply because of how the ball shape on the inside and how the components go together. I do have a stand which it's currently on, but it's not so much that, but there's just so many pieces. So like the 1x4, 1x2, 1x4, 1x3. It's just all in this little bin. And then next to it is pretty much all the slope pieces. I'm also not setting up the camera in a way so the instructions are being shown off, because I don't want to get in. Ooh, that's nice. But I also have the camera set up in a way so that way I wouldn't get in trouble with Brickvault for showing off their instructions. I don't think there's anything that says, but I don't want to push my luck there with that. But no, the Porsche 911 of that one is really nice. I was looking at I forget what they're called, it's this race car ones where it's the F1 races. That's what it is. So I've been doing Legos in general probably since I was around 6 years old. Probably 5 years old. I've just recently started taking up building though, like on YouTube, doing YouTube itself. But this piece, but no, I've always had a love of Legos, and nice. I've always been a fan of Star Wars though, and of course it's easy to just grab a random little set like at Walmart or Target for your kid, and they'd be set for hours, of course, building it, and what's it called? Then the hours of imagination and fun afterwards. But I've gotten my own kids involved with Lego. They both love them. I think I did answer you, Lincoln. No, there. Yes, this is a custom. I think I've been watching Star Wars for as long as I can remember, which that's also a very long time. Are you guys able to hear the music, by the way? I can turn it up just slightly. Let me know if it's still too quiet, though. Yep, I watched Harry Potter as well when I was growing up. I'm kind of time dating myself here. Being old. Let's put it this way. I remember when the TIE fighters, the interceptors, and other stuff that were out on the shelves were blue, if that helps understand how old I am. Oh, I agree with that, especially watching the Clone Wars growing. I actively stay up as late as possible to ensure I watched the latest and newest episode. Trying to make sure I didn't miss a single one. They were the best. And I can still go and... I would say I've gotten a greater appreciation of the... What's it called? The more political episodes. Being older now, understanding them. Games I play... So I used to play a ton of Destiny 2, but kind of just on a hiatus from it for a while. The events and stuff that are currently going on are nice and fun, but I don't know. It's just kind of boring at this moment. Other than that, I've been playing, or just recently was playing earlier today, Battlefront 2. Playing, what's it called? The 4-player mode. Some of the Galactic Assault. And then, what else? So, my first Halo was Halo 3. And I played it from beginning to end, hardest difficulty, with my cousin. And we played that for an entire weekend, just non-stop. Other than that... So I have played Warzone. I'm also not very good at Warzone. For Call of Duty, that is. I can aim and stuff. I'm about to say, that looked like... I recognize the name, but I do not know why I know it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Unfortunately, with my job, I can't really do that. I'm a firefighter by trade. So, a lot of my time and such is just, what's it called? Day on, day off. Thankfully, the place I was working, till I got moved to another station, we were on what's called, we got moved to 48s. You don't have to thank me or nothing. I promise I'm just doing a job that's very enjoyable, that helps me provide for my family. Don't get me wrong, it is a lot of work some days, but hey, I'm sure there's other jobs that are... Oh, that's nice. Well, thank you for his service. I do hope that he is still he is still around and doing well. I do not wish poorly upon anyone. He, of course, don't want to wish poorly upon anyone, No one deserves that. Especially nowadays where tensions are tight everywhere. I just like spreading my love of Lego, Star Wars, and stuff with everyone. Like, no need for any of that. But no, that's good to hear he's doing well. I'll say the interesting part with being a firefighter is you get to hear everyone's story, and you try to help them out as best as you can. Yeah, especially when you have a family and kids, it is very hard to enjoy some hobbies. But that's always the best too, when you can bring them into your joys. And they actually enjoy it too. Yep. As my wife calls it, brainwashing them to enjoy the stuff I like. I call it enrichment. Gotta bring them into the joys of certain hobbies. Yeah, I understand that. I have a Xbox and just a laptop. But even then, like, recently, I have not been playing much. But today, I actually kind of just took a relaxing day. Oh no, you're good. You have a good one. I hope you have a wonderful day. For those just tuning in, just working on this front little piece. Don't know. Thank you though. I understand the meetings in the mornings. But now for those just tuning in, just building up this little front section here. Trying to get a little bit more progress in than last time. Last time it felt like I was just halfway doing the work. But this time I'm really trying to focus in a little bit and talk to you guys. I do hope everyone's having a good day though. Alright, this should be fun. Angle that up. And then slide. It's not too bad at all. Even this little bit is shown. It's starting to turn out really nice. That's funky. Oh, I guess it would work out perfectly. Never mind. For those just joining in, I'm just building up the Brickvault Gunship. Do hope you're all having a good day or night, wherever you may be. Nope, wrong piece. That'll be... that particular piece is in here. One, two. Nope, that's the slope. One piece should be in here. Now where did I put that piece? For those just joining in, I'm forgetting where I put all my Lego pieces when I was going through and organizing all these. So now I'm going back through and trying to figure out where I put them. But how's everyone go? How is everyone doing? This. I hope everyone's having a good day or a night, wherever you may be. Has anyone here built any Legos recently? How's everyone doing? I'm just searching for random Lego piece I can't seem to find that I know I have. Has anyone built any Lego sets recently? Ah, here's the one. Okay. Now where's the other piece? Don't think it's in here. No. But how's everyone doing? Is it in here? Yep. How's everyone doing? Where'd it go? I just saw it. I am currently searching for one Lego piece. How's it going, Brickmaster? It's right there. I see you. Haha! That's good to hear. I was just searching around for about 3 minutes or more, looking for these random Lego pieces. Just this piece, maybe this piece right here. But I am building the Brickvault Gunship. The Clone Wars variant, I should add in. Of course, now I need another one of those. At least this time I know where it's at. Have you built any Lego sets recently, whether it be custom or otherwise? Ooh, which one? I think the last Lego set I built was the new Arc 170. I actually really liked building it because it was it used a lot of elements and design philosophy. Yes, that word. That you would see with a custom set. Ooh, Darth Vader's helmet. So I've actually built that set twice. Once originally, and I had it get set up, I think, right there. But I had to move for my job and completely disassembled it, put it into a gallon baggie, and then when I got to my new place and eventually got settled in for the most part, rebuilt it. And that's the same way it is with, I think, all of the helmet sets back there, minus like a few of them. I'm building the Brickvault Gunship. So let me pull up where it's actually being shown on stream. So this is the little bit of the front that's been done. And then this is the actual bay for the troops and stuff. And the little ramp. How's it going, Coca Nova? But still only on page 115 of 743. So not too far into it yet. Hey, thanks, Star Wars Nerd. I very much appreciate that. Just trying my hardest. How are you guys doing, though? Both Coca Nova and Star Wars Nerd? Yeah, they're both decals, and the one's printed. Thank you very much, Brickmaster. I really appreciate that. I do very much appreciate that. You can't really see it, but I'm grinning like a... What is it? Smiling like an idiot is the catchphrase. Again, thank you very much. I'm very new to YouTube still, even though I've been posting for about 3 months now. And I very much appreciate everyone who's subscribing and watches the videos. Whether it be my normal content of shorts and occasional videos, or the live streams I'm doing. Congratulations, Star Wars Nerd. Yes, live streaming has helped quite a bit, actually. The shorts do help quite a bit, but once you get live streaming, it actually really jumps you up too. Where is this piece? There it is. I was looking for this one simple backpack, because that sits... Oh, oops, did it backwards. Congratulations, Brickmaster. So, what is it? Since YouTube changed how the way shorts work, it's a little bit more difficult to actually see the total number of people who are watching your videos. I learned that lesson the hard way, because I'll go and see a video has, say, 1,000 views, but when we actually go and look at engaged viewers, it's like a quarter of that or less. But I've changed my view on that, being like, well, hey, at least these people actually got to see my content. I'm still growing, still learning the ropes on all of this YouTube aspect. That was about to be very, very bad. I need to be careful with my hands. About knocked one of these tubs off. But so a lot of my content right now is haul videos from stuff I purchased on Whatnot, and decal videos. So for example, this guy right here, if I come around so I can actually see, this guy right here is one that I made, that I just dropped. But I cut out all the cloths, the decals, and applied it. But no, yeah, I really enjoy doing that. So I think this is the most recent decal I've done on my channel, being the Galactic Marine. So buy the backpack and helmet, as well as the cloths and decals from AV Figures. but I do apply them and cut them out and everything myself. Because when you purchase from them, this is what you're buying. Just a sticker sheet, essentially. You cut it out, put it in water, and you just apply it to the sides where it would fit. His favorite Star Wars movie, gonna have to be Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. For the fighters, I currently have a gallon bag, I think, full of the droids. But for Lego set, probably gonna have to go with the probably the older TIE fighters that were the one that came with the mid-band trooper. Not so much for the figures, but for the build itself, because it was very like actual size to actual Lego figure. I see the purpose of being play scale, but at the same time, I like having everything in scale with the figures themselves. I must say, I'll age myself a little bit. I was not able to see Revenge of the Sith in movie theaters, but I was able to see it for the re-release, even after it's been out for forever. Definitely worth the time and money. You've never seen a Star Wars movie? I'd say that definitely which one to start out with would be A New Hope to Empire Strikes Back, and then what is it? Return of the Jedi. And then go back and watch Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith for starting the movies. Because the what is considered episode 4, 5, and 6 explains the universe, opens it up, and explains it to the new audience. Like, hey, this is what's going on. This is why this is important. This is how this plays a part. Which you wouldn't get that understanding. I'm not gonna lie. That looks German? I apologize. English is my first language. I can read very, very little Spanish. But that looks German. It doesn't look French at all. Oh no, you're perfectly fine. I actually currently do not live that far away from Germany. We'll be taking a small vacation there. Do you have any recommendations for places to go eat? So I'm very open to a lot of things. I do not mind trying some stuff out. I can't find this one piece. And if you're asking me, Brickmaster, if I've seen the Clone Wars, yes. I will say as I've gotten older, I've started to appreciate the more political episodes more, understanding why some of those events are important, versus when I was a lot younger, I had zero care for them. It's like, what is it? When I was younger, I was like, I don't care about this episode. It doesn't have any clones or action in it. But now, I understand the importance of like the Zilla Beast episode. The not just the action that was happening, but the everything that was going on in the background. Ooh, okay. I will definitely have to write that down. I do have to ask, is the place friendly to to tourists as well? Because I've visited Belgium, and some of the places are not the best. Horse in a jar. But no, that's still interesting to me. Like, I've as I was saying, I've lived in Belgium. Actually, I'm currently living in Belgium for work, but some of the places are not extremely nice to tourists and those who are coming to try and experience the culture. I will always try and put my best foot forward and try to at least greet you in your native language, because there's no reason for me coming to visit you to expect you to speak English. That's my personal experience. That's an insult to those there and those who live there. I will always try. Why can't I find this one piece? Yes. I do like theme parks, and I'd love to take my children to one, but I'm afraid they might be too small right now. Yeah. I think we're going to try and take them to a Legoland. Is it in here? It is. I have been blind. I've been searching for this one piece for I don't know how long, and it was right in front of me this whole time. Let's see the... what's it called? Obviously, in the States, there's Six Flags and such for theme parks. Oof, I understand that. What was it? when I was living in the States, for me to go back and visit home was like an 8-hour drive. So I understand having long trips. I wouldn't mind going to the, I think it's in Denmark, the other Legoland. I don't think that one's too far away from where I'm at currently. Ooh. That'd be interesting. I have visited London. That was a lot of fun. Of course, wasn't there for long, just did a lot of the natural, or the normal, I should say, touristy things. Trying to run around, see as much as you can. That's not the pieces. Be in this one. See I haven't been to a theme park though since I was a kid. Mostly go to like zoos and such. Surprises on the ride. Are we talking like water or like slime? Now we can't find another piece. Would it be in here? I still find that funny. I'm sorry. Doing average British things, drinking tea. So I will ask, what is the proper way? I know there's a proper way to drink tea, and most people in the States, to at least the British, we drink it wrong. What is the correct way to properly drink a cup of tea? Say the language is just not all it's got. Uh-oh. Is that a good way or a bad way? There's no way I put it in here right now. You can't contradict yourself. No, I'm joking. And one thing me and my family do enjoy is going to like zoos and such. All my kids love seeing the animals. when I was younger, I actually worked in a zoo. That was a lot of fun. No. Is it in here? Probably. I've just spent the past. So yes, by the way, this is a custom build. So no number bags, no nothing like that. It's all kind of just, here's all the pieces, organize them the way you want, and go. But I've also been getting pieces for this. So it is the same time here for me, 22:56. I'm still in the Central European time zone. Ooh, that'd be interesting to see. The mock of Camino and the cloning facilities. Was it the I'm in, what is it called? I'm still in Belgium, just living here for work, that is. Yeah, he's just over that border in the time zones. I say just, but it's like a good few. Yeah, mostly in the same time zone. What is it? Brickmaster's just 1 hour behind us. I would say before stream, I was drinking a milkshake. So that was really good. Is it in here? So a milkshake is just ice cream, milk, and then if you want different flavors other than vanilla, you can put like chocolate or such in it. See, I don't mind tea, but I'd also have, I don't know, I will admit I'm picky when it comes to drinks. And I will admit, I do like tea cold versus hot. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot drink hot drinks, even like a hot chocolate. So yeah, currently this is a custom build from Brickvault, who is now owned by David. I can't remember his last name. Yep. But no, I think it's David Schultz. That's gonna bug me. But he's also the designer for How's it going, Rotes? But he is now the owner of Brickvault, and I very much like his designs and builds. This ain't it. No. Excuse me. How's it going, though? I'm sitting here just building up the Brickvault Gunship. Trying to remember. So it is David Bruhutz. I apologize if I am butchering that. But the website is brickvault.toys, and it is his gunship. A life-scale Star Wars, or life-scale Lego claw machine. Ooh, that's nice. As I'm searching here for one piece that I cannot find to save my life. See, let's toss this in here for now. But what's it called? Sure, go ahead. I have no problem reading that, but I found the piece, by the way. I can finally move on. Whoever organized these bins did a terrible job. That person was me, by the way. Oh, I've done that. Or the worst part is when you didn't realize you had it set a certain way. You wake up, accidentally bump it, and now it's on the floor in a million pieces. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's actually a lot better process, or a similar process I used for, what's it called? Like building like a mock or something. I guess I never really took that same philosophy. That word, I can't speak today, to actual sets or stuff. My favorite build. So, are we talking custom or official? Custom, currently anyways, is the AT-AT. Not AT. Or yeah, AT-AT. Yeah, so I do that, but I also some I keep together just for something to look at. How many pieces was the claw machine? I imagine also have like the motors and such. What is it? There it is. Nope. Of course, I knock it down. Ooh, that's nice. So this is one I've done a while ago. The idea was like on a beach or something. And I just want to like this squadron to go through. Or squad, I should say. Yeah, I feel that very much so. There are some days where it feels like I can throw, when I do so much work for a video, and it kind of just gets, yeah. So I was thinking, as bad as it sounds, a world similar to Scarif, where it's very oceany and very islandy, but not Scarif. Oh no, you're good. Hope you have a good meal. Don't worry, no one saw that. Yeah, my internet here is not the best, I've noticed. You have a good night though, or day. Let's see, the last thing I built was the Arc 170. I do not stream every day. Primarily, I aim for a weekend or a day where I don't have a video planned out. So like for example, last week on Thursday, I did not have a video planned out or anything. And I was like, you know what, I haven't streamed in a while. And I really wanted to. Yeah, more just chilling and relaxing. The primary thing I do is posting shorts, and then like on either Saturday or Sunday posting a longer video. Still new and learning all the little ins and outs of YouTube. The one thing I have learned is just be very consistent. So for example, if I'm going to post a video, I need to do it and have it ready for those days that I want to post it. So I always try to like post on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Yeah, the shorts do help get follows, but the longer videos help stay, what's it called, more relevant, I guess, because it seems like the shorts eventually fizzle out and then it gets like 0 views. I don't know why that is though. It might be because of, what's it called, the what's the word? Yeah, and it might stop getting recommended, which is okay. I'm doing this for fun, not so much for to make money or anything. But once I eventually got up to doing live streams and such, and I do see your comment there. I understand that with the childhood. And that's actually very interesting. I never, what's the word, thought about doing animations like that. I'm also not very artistic. But yeah, I feel like after a while my videos just stop getting recommended. But hey, that's the reason why I try to make better videos that more people would want to watch, understanding what I'm doing, try to change something here and there. But for example, like if I'm gonna do a video, I'm gonna do the same thing for like a week or 3 videos worth. If it's less than what I have been getting, try to figure out why. Figure out if it's YouTube just being YouTube with its fun algorithms, or if I need to change up my content some. Oh yeah, definitely. I would say the live streams have really helped me become or gain more. It's time to connect the two. But I definitely enjoy doing live streams while building, because I can kind of go till the build's complete or till I feel like now this is, once I get to a significant progress and knock it out, I can do that. I had to deal with. So I am taking a minute to reread your message there, Coconova, just so that way I'm understanding it. The Quinachin, I think, I know I'm butchering that. Would that be English hospital? I'm guessing. I hope I'm not wrong or offending you there. And then for Brickmaster, so I do understand being a hospital. That's where my love for Lego really blossomed, because I was bedridden after a surgery I had. But thank you for saying that, though, Brickmaster. I'm trying. Of course, everything takes time. I know I'm not going to get a million subscribers or what have you overnight. It's a slow work in progress. But hey, I'm enjoying the journey. I get to hang out with some very cool and interesting people. Like, for example, I probably would have never got to speak to either one of you if I'd never done this, where I'm just spreading my love for Star Wars and Legos. Let's see the... So then I take 1 and 2. But no, that's very interesting, animating and such. I know I'm not very artistic, and unfortunately I'm also kind of what's labeled as perfectionist. Nah, I have too much of an ugly face for a face reveal. Thank you though for the suggestion. That's one thing where I was like, I don't care to do face reveal because my content isn't so much about me as it is Legos. That's actually very interesting. Coconova. I will admit, very much into the niche of Star Wars, building a random world, wherever that may be. Whether it be like, say, an ocean planet, and you build boats and stuff for it, or desert, or something like that. Just that's actually very imaginative. But no, the main reason why I don't show my face or nothing is I don't know. I'd rather just the content be around Legos and the just spreading the joy and cheer of. Is that a 3-er? Because that seems way too long. Where did that go? Bottom. Yeah, that's a 3-er. So that is good where your love of animation started. I do feel sorry or feel bad that you spent time in the hospital though. Being in the hospital is never fun. My dream Lego set? Probably the Super Star Destroyer. Whether it be custom or what's it called? Custom or the official one. I think the official one's like well over 1,000 now or something, US dollars. So, yes, the UCS one. The one with Captain Rex and Phase 1 armor. So I think I misunderstood your question, Brickmaster. A dream Lego set I'd love to have built from Lego that's not actually out. Obviously having another ATOT would be cool. And having a dropship with it. But that one will be pricey. What's another one? Probably UCS Malevolence would be an interesting one. Or another Separatist capital ship. Just seeing those. Apologies, that was an ouch. Just reading that. I make enough for me and my family to be good. But for example, like getting all the pieces for this took several months. Buying a couple here, a couple there, parting a lot of it from own personal collection, and just trying to get up enough to where I could eventually start building this. Because buying everything outright is not cheap for this. I'm very thankful I did not. We can only hope. I think they saw the unfortunately a lot of backlash from not doing that in the UCS set, to where they actually went out of their way to do it now. That's the unfortunate thing. It's a lot of the Clone Wars stuff I wish I would have seen when I was younger. Because they did make a Phase 1 Woofy, as well as a Phase 1 and Phase 2 Wolfpack Troopers. Ooh, nice. You know, I feel like the V-19 turret pilot's going to be good, but I do feel like it's also going to be, as bad as it sounds, too late for the gunship. But as they do continue with that helmet design, as well as keep it going for other sets in the future with Lego, that'd be great. because I do feel like there's already going. Yeah, that. Oof. That's always a thought. Essentially, if they can, they will. So the Lego Mario, I will admit, I don't think I have any, but I do love the set's designs as well as how they are built. How's it going, Brickmaster? I don't know if you heard me answer your question, but a lot of the separatist ships I'd love to see like UCS style. Just having them a little bit more fleshed out. Because we did get the Venator, seeing the Providence and the UCS style would be really cool. I didn't even think of that. Them reusing that Phase 1 pilot helmet as a commando helmet. Oh, I need a piece. Yeah. I feel like someone has already said it, like on YouTube, but it feels like they kind of cut the diorama stuff early. So for the Mario stuff, is it like Super Mario World or like the older, or would it be like some of the newer ones? Or is it just a completely like made up one? I do know you said you love doing that as well. So yeah, that's the other thing was that Marine is technically a trademarked word. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though. So my clone army is currently 2 gray base plates big. Actually, I think it's 3. But there's also a lot of customs. So when I say the gray base plates, I'm talking like the big ones. You pick up like onesies or twosies here and there, but for clips films, yeah, that's the thing, being in the military term. Ooh. I kind of did it before Lego. I do have a couple more of these, as well as Commander Bakara that I can do as well. Oh. So a lot of mine are just me picking up a battle pack here, a battle pack there, and just have slowly built it up through the decades, I should say. Yeah, they can also I agree with that. They might just call them the 21st Nova Corps, like how they're actually called, but you never know. That's a good little bit done today, honestly. But I can keep going. This is fun. But yeah, no, so they might end up in the magazines. If that's the case, pick up a magazine here, pick up a magazine there. But of course, that's also limited to Europe being able to do that. I totally forgot. So I'm actually going to no, that's not what I want to do. No, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, not what I want to do. Yeah. So a lot of my stuff I save up points for scanning the QR codes and such. Whenever I get like my kids a Lego set or something. So nowadays I've realized if I want good quality figures, I'm gonna have to just do them myself. Yeah. Unfortunately, Lego is not a cheap hobby like it used to be. Now it's a bit more luxury. But I've realized if I want like a good quality minifigure, I kind of have to do it myself. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably pick up a handful of the 332nd battle packs. Yeah, I agree with that. And if you want the waist capes, there's several different options for that are pretty cheap. But no, I'm trying to picture how to like placing the bricks and stuff like in a digital program, and it's just like not computing in my brain. I imagine once you know how to do it, it's not that difficult. So I'm actually, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to pull up your channel to view that. But for whatever reason, I was not successful. I was like, my only options were to block or report. It's like, well, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to view your channel. No, please don't tell me I'm one short. Nope, I'm just blind. I'm typing here. Thank you. So I would definitely watch. Oh, you do stop motions. Okay, now I understand it. What you were trying to say. How's it going, Luffy? But no, I do love the Lego stop motion and stuff. But how's it going, Luffy, though? And I do find them to be very interesting. It's just I have not seen stop motion done in a while. Right now, my main issue isn't so much One Piece being missing. It's, where did I put that so many months ago? Because then it goes, well, okay, these pieces look like they'd be the same. Just put them in the same area. Because, like, kind of covering up my light a little bit, but, like, there's this one, but at the same time, I have this piece mixed in there. That's another one. The land looks very nice. What is it? One thing doing land, at least that I've learned, is to add texture to it. So instead of it all being flat, try to do like a piece up, try to do elevations and such. And if you can, like, lower it and such. But that's is also view from more a landscape side versus from Mario, which is mainly flat. So I'm not, as bad as it sounds, was the let's see. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was also thinking. That's the reason why I paused myself. And I was like, well, Mario is very flat by nature because it's a 2D game. Let's see, and then one thing I guess that might help is to make the landscape, I guess, bleed over to where it's not, you're seeing, like, say, like, if it is a grassy area, it come around a little bit. So, where would the piece be? So, like when you're looking at the flat side of the waterfall, I think that's the one where I'm hovering. It's hard to see where I'm hovering. But like put the rounded piece just kind of to, because I'm trying to think like in the games it would also have that too where the grass would kind of hang over the sides, and doing like variations with that too, because it kind of W's, that's the word, or letter. Yeah, hang over. Just like slightly, so that way it kind of rounds it off and it's not like a harsh transition. That's one thing. Ah, okay. Trying to think. Another way to do it? Trying to think. You can still use the cheese slopes. So, where's my cheese slopes? So you take the cheese slope, and then there's shorter ones of these. I don't have them on hand, of course. Or you can attach it to the cheese slope, and then not this exact piece, but slot it in up underneath. But trying to not this piece, but so I just have a piece that just hangs over the edge a little bit for your ground, and then to stick it in there, so you're still getting that rounded edge and it's still doing the transition. Of course, it's considered a illegal technique, but if it looks good, it looks good. But that's also like the point of having these fun custom builds here, because I'm sure a lot of people would consider doing some of the front work here. Excuse me, illegal, but I don't mind. One, two, three. No, it's always like those little things to tweak, like the right here, like this little thing. It originally started out with just this base layer here of the tan, and then I added in the path to then kind of create, like, this is where people would normally walk. At least giving that idea of it. And then like the grass and stuff coming over. Thank you. This has actually been a work in progress for a while. Just trying to like edit little things here, little things there. Like adding the little bit of elevation for the sand being blown up, like up around the building. Yeah, you can kind of see. But still kind of want to mess with this little building here because I'm not happy with it yet. The little brick there, yeah. I do very much enjoy having it there. Grab several of these because I don't remember how many I would need. I think that is from the, obviously from the video games. But, excuse me. But the calendar, I saw someone post the build online. Back bit of the phase 1 pilot now. Or the, yeah, phase 1 pilot now. Phase 1 pilot. Yeah. It only took them to retire the UCS gunship to fix the pilot's helmet. How's my yawn? Or are you referring to the identity crisis? So for the phase 1 pilot, what he's referencing is LEGO intentionally or unintentionally, potentially, don't know what their actual purpose was, did the clone commander design instead of the proper pilot helmet design, and said that the commander doubles as a pilot. Unfortunately, that did not go over well with a lot of people who were fans and such of the original. So obviously there are leaked images already out of the new, all of the new sets, I think. Definitely for the new V19 turret, as well as very in-depth looks at the Ayla Sakura and such. Oh, no, you're fine. So, what's the word? If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'm just kind of in that mindset for Lego Star Wars now. How's it going, XD 444 Legend? Was it? I'm very big fan of the Lego City fire trucks. For a very obvious reason of me being a firefighter. But no, I'm primarily Star Wars. Some Harry Potter and some Lord of the Rings. I'm a fan of those designs as well. And then a couple of the Lego City ones. Those are cool too. Yeah, so what is it? The original 2003. Shoot, I haven't watched that in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm waiting for a particular custom designer to come out with their night troopers and such, because as bad as it sounds, there's not enough variation with the ones that are currently out. I do love the city adventures. I don't think I ever watched the Lego Friends. I think my two girls did. I think they did. So just finished putting on these pieces here and here. That was actually a little bit of intricate work trying to get all of that to fit together. It was actually really cool. So I think that was also to do with I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even realize they did a Tinkerbell show on there. Let's see. Of course, I watched the Ninjago. But I have not seen any of the newer stuff for it. Let's see. But I think for that pilot, So I will admit, having 2 girls, I don't get a choice in what I watch anymore. It's going to be whatever they want to watch. So I get a little bit of leeway because they both like Star Wars, but it has to be on their terms when they want to watch it. Yeah, Paw Patrol. That's embedded in my brain. Let's see what else. Bluey, but Bluey's good. It actually like helps them explain their feelings and understand their feelings more. Keep up blind, the entity's his torso is missing his mustard color. Yeah. So unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices there. Good, we're getting Commander Bly finally. Getting one that's proper, but at the same time, you can find customs that are already out there that do the exact thing Lego does. Of course, you'll be paying for that. What was it? Grandpa Clone Customs, GCC, in other words, or what's it called? Clone Army Customs. I personally like AV figures because a lot of their helmet designs and such are more accurate to what we'd see in the movies or the TV show. Because like that's actually done too accurate, like an actual Clone Wars helmet. As long as I didn't drop it all the time. There we go, that's better. So we can all guess they're not going to go all the way back for their helmets. Which piece is that? No, it's those. Let's see, okay, I'm way behind. Yeah, so Paw Patrol, we took them to see the movie that came out not too long ago. Yeah, I've switched a lot more to custom because I don't have to buy everything outright. I can buy pieces here, buy pieces there for the custom builds, and I don't have to worry about trying to afford them. And I do really enjoy the custom builds because it's a challenge. Used to say to myself when I'm adult and try to understand new famous. So Bluey is a Australian show, or an Australian kids show where it's a blue healer, because that's crap, typical there. Let's see, I don't get the idea behind it. Bluey's just a lot more. Okay, hold on, I'm way behind here. Bill's coming along nice. Got the front end and such put together. Right now I'm trying to... There it goes. I was trying to slide in a piece right through here to interconnect and lock everything here in place. Weak commander, black helmet, black brown, which she doesn't have. Seen him again. So I do know a lot of custom designers will go out their way to try and find every little bit of detail they can for it. So for example, the helmet? The Bakara helmet. I'm excited to see how they implement it and do it. But at the same time, I'm kind of nervous of how they do it. Well, thank you for liking the stream. I very much appreciate that. But no, I'm very interested to see how they do their new helmets and such. What I do, as I've gotten older, it's more of a buy what I like sort of deal instead of try to get everything. Mainly because Lego's starting to outprice themselves from most people. But hey, that's okay. They can do what they want. But also, for this entire figure, let's see, helmet was about $2. Helmet was about $2. Cloth $4. So $8. And then the head, torso, and legs were less than $1, I think 50 cents. Decal itself was $2. So $10 and some time to do all of this for the figure. And it's completely 360. I'm okay. It's okay though. I do appreciate everyone coming in, liking, and being a part of it. Is this it? Yep. I'm actually very, very surprised too, honestly. I tried to interact with everyone, and that's like, what was it, a second ago, I noticed I was way far behind on reading the chat and trying to ensure I engage with everyone. I know way in the future that's going to be super hard if I get anywhere bigger or what have you. But I also want to be a part of everyone. I don't want someone coming in here and being upset because I wasn't able to interact with them. Let's see. So now I enjoy talking about Star Wars, Legos, anything really. Something that gets me to think. Okay, I've made a significant progress on this. And I've been sitting here trying to ensure I'm talking to everyone. I've seen that piece somewhere in here before. Ooh. How's it going, Jay? Just currently building the Brickvault Gunship. Got pretty significant progress done with it. Of course, this is the second stream for this. Yeah. Let's see exactly how many pieces this particular one has. 2,448. I made good progress. But now this is a lot of fun. I've also thought about doing a live stream where I do like a decal. So I think the most I've done is like this bit and attaching everything kind of for this stream. That's okay. Oh, there's the piece. I know I've seen it before. Haha, knew it wasn't crazy. A lot of the main issue though with building a set like this is there's no numbered bags. No, you're good. So I also do my own custom figures. Nah, you're good. I enjoy talking, that's my problem. So for example, this right here is a decal figure, and a live stream of that would just be me cutting it out and applying everything to the figure. So like another example of one. Yes, it is custom. Like another example, there's better. Commander Gregor, or Captain Gregor. But they all come just on a sheet like this. Oh, needed to sit up for a second. But I'm still very new to decaling. I've gotten a lot better from where I have been. Like I'm more confident doing it. I very much appreciate everyone being supportive, because Lego's honestly my favorite hobby. Ah, there goes the one piece. So, yes, you apply it kind of with tweezers, but the biggest part is just cutting it all out. So, there's it. So I can actually see the screen better. You cut all of this out. And then I like to lay it flat so I can see what I'm working with. And then I would go and start applying it. So like I do the helmet. And I would just lay it over the top. But then I'd use a makeup sponge and press it down. Oh, I can actually... So like, I'd press it down, hold it for a few seconds, kind of go back and forth to get all the water and stuff out from underneath. And it would sit there for the most part. The cutting's not too bad. What's it called? You'd use a X-Acto knife to cut it out. So it's a very sharp knife. But no, I promise, anyone can do it. It does take a lot of patience. Like heck, my first one, I think it took me almost 3 hours. Thank you, yeah. It's all decal. Minus, wrong piece. Minus this one. He's a combo of both printing and decal. His helmet is decaled. I know it's very hard to tell with this. And then his body is printed on. No, I'm not that talented. I promise that. I'm very, what's the gamer term, noobish when it comes to it. So I'm not in that group of people, but I am an adult fan of Lego. So, I'm 26, so that would make me an adult and a fan of Lego, but I am not a part of that group. Would it be cool? Sure. But, I'm very happy hanging out with everyone. I mean, I hope you're an adult. But I'm old. You see, You replace that, instead of it being 2003, it'd be 1998. Why does my back hurt all of a sudden? Oh. So, I think my very first Lego set, I'm gonna show real age here, was the original TIE Interceptor that was blue. Yes, it is blue. No, you see, I'm still alive. That one's a fossil. I still work, kind of. My body may ache and groan, but still it works. Yeah. I also have children that age me quite a bit, too. You okay?
Looks strange looking.
Because it's not built yet, Princess. Yes, I am a dad.
It looks like it's a car.
Oh no, it's going to be like that one down there.
But not because it's
Speaking of
guns.
children, mine just woke up. One did at least. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna go back to bed, Princess?
No.
You gonna go sit on the ground? Okay.
That's the biggest number ever.
Yeah?
Well, not the count right.
It's going pretty good. The bill at least got this much of it done. Need this piece. But I just got an unexpected little guest here. How's your tea? Yeah, I'm a father of 3 kids. But they're just little bundles of joy. Aren't you, Princess? Now she's acting shy. Eat 2 of those. Hey, if you go to bed, you can have ice cream for breakfast.
I wish we could make you know?
Yes, 3. What were you saying, Princess?
I want to say, if Mommy can make baby ice cream.
We have Reese's ice cream.
I don't really like that.
Would you like it tomorrow?
Sure.
For a snack?
Yeah.
But hey, you need to go to your bed, okay? This is the fun part about being a parent, is trying to bargain with your children, right? Yeah. Tickle, tickle. But I'm sure you'll be a great father as well. It's all in how you react. You have to be patient even when you've ran out. That's the hard part. Yes, making a custom model. I'm probably going to be heading there soonish myself, now that I gained a little friend. But hey, she's okay for right now. You doing okay? I'm currently in the Central European time, so it's probably after midnight for me. See. Yeah, I'm making the... I don't think I answered this, but the Brickvault Gunship. Currently working on this little piece. Probably in here. You have a good night, though. Yes, the little princess does build Legos too. She really loves the Minecraft ones. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She really enjoys the Minecraft Legos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
I mostly like the SpongeBob one. It's goofy looking.
Of the Minecraft Legos, silly.
Mostly all of them.
You love all of them.
Because they're goofy looking. The favorite one is because of the houses that are silly looking. To get the two houses that's goofy looking.
Mm-hmm. Watch is probably in this bin. I've already looked in. Oop. So a lot of this was sourced from personal collection and then making an order here and an order there off Bricklink. Because setting aside a budget for all of this is the most important thing, and trying not to go over that. I did post a May the 4th haul, but like I think 99% of that, or a good like from the total price of what was paid, was like, I think like, I'm trying to remember the number. I think it was like 70% off for me technically, because I had just so many Lego points, and I used that to deduct so much of that off. I actually have looked that up. The current one that I'm listening to is copyright free and good. I did have one where it was not, and I did not notice it. But now it should be good. I hope. But no, like, I've saved up a ton of Lego points to where I could do a massive order for May the 4th, and just watching deals and such. Because ever since they started raising their prices, it's like, yeesh. Right, honey? Yeah. I think I saved a couple of points for it, so I might be able to get like two or three for... No, that'd be like one. That'd be free because of my points. I also looked up a track to make my main video. Yeah, that's... I'll say music is definitely one of those things where it's like... It's a hit or miss where it's like, is this one good? Yes. Okay, let's add another one. Is this one good? No. Okay, now we know we can't use this one. But this one is still good. Because I've learned this person does make free, but the one I did have saved in the playlist, if it did not do the singing, it would have been fine. But since it did the singing, it was not fine. I'm annoyed with myself because I... Oh, bless you, princess. So if you've been wondering, I've been searching for this one piece, and it was in a bin that I didn't think it was going to be in. They were just buried at the bottom. Oh, I get another frame. Hi, you okay, princess? I now have two princesses here. No. You okay? Do you want to go lay down in Daddy's bed? Here. Here, why don't you go lay down in Daddy's bed, okay? But how's it going? I apologize. My primary language is English, so I'm trying to understand. I know it's unfortunately difficult for me. You okay, princess? You can go to Dada's bed. Okay, go to Dada's bed. Okay. Okay, I will. Why don't you go lay down in Daddy's bed, though? I'll be in there in a minute. Go shut the door. Why don't you go join her in Daddy's bed? Okay, fine. The bargaining didn't work for the one. Worked on the other. But I do think I'm going to be the one is extremely tired and kind of grouchy right now. But I might here in a little bit get off. Because it is their bedtime and they should be in their beds. Should Daddy do a little bit more and then get off?
Yes.
Do you want me to go to bed now? But nah, I think I will, for now, stop. Did make some really good progress though. Started this piece and got all of this attached and put together. Wish I could have got a little further, but that's okay. Bless you. I do want to say thank you though for everyone watching and sticking around and chatting. Very much appreciate it. It's okay. You're okay. He said bless you. Can you say thank you? Say thank you. You're just grouchy. But I hope everyone has a wonderful night or day, wherever you may be. Goodbye.